Welcome back, Truth Seeker. May 9th, 2019. One of the big news stories today, a BBC host has been fired for a racist tweet from yesterday, May 8th, showing a picture of a chimpanzee in the place of the child of Harry and Meghan Markle. An obvious racist reference to a child that's mixed and partially black. Anyhow, this is the news May 9th, a date that's written 9/5, like 95 in the majority of the world, including the UK, where the BBC's headquartered out of. Look at the name of the man fired, Danny Baker, 95. So what a story for 9/5, May 9th. And here in the US, where Meghan Markle's from, we write the date 5/9 like 59, Negro equals 59, slave equals 59, blues equals 59. In history, the American Civil War ended on this day, May 9th. If you're new to my work, we've covered for years how racially divisive propaganda, provoking propaganda involving black people is often centered around this number 59. In fact, I even have a book where the 18th chapter is about this very topic. Blow your mind if you saw how often this same code was used throughout history. So this man made the tweet yesterday, May 8th, 5/8, Danny Baker. His name equals 58. The name Danny alone's also 58. If you're new here, there's 4 base ciphers, the alphabetic order, the reverse alphabetic order, and those 2 orders also incorporating the rules of numerology. As we talked about, it was no wonder they were putting out the royal baby's name on May 8th. The royal family is a Masonic family. Freemasonry equals 58. So does Rosicrucian. So does secret society. Freemasonry is 58 with the alphabetic order in rules of numerology. It's 59 with the reverse alphabetic order in rules of numerology. That's important because 59 is the 17th prime number. Modern Freemasonry began in London in 1717 and not by accident. Masonry does everything by this code. And here we are on May 9th. So this entire thing, another Masonic ritual. And don't forget, BBC, B's the second letter, C's the third, so BBC is 223. Masonic 74 with the alphabetic order, 223 with Jewish Gematria. When you flip the alphabetic order around, BBC 74. Masonic, Occult, Gematria, English, they're all 74 with the alphabetic order. And forgot to put another important one up there. So is London 74. Again, the home of modern Freemasonry. Danny Baker, said to be a comedian, from his firing today, May 9th, to his upcoming birthday is 44 days. 44 days. Comedian 44. The royal baby's name is Archie 44. He was compared to a chimpanzee 44. And chimpanzee also carries gematria of 126, which is interesting because the baby was born May 6th, the 126th day of the year. If you missed the initial video I did on the date of the baby's birth, be sure to check that out. As for the name the baby was given, very interesting here. Archie Harrison Mountbatten-Windsor, and Mountbatten-Windsor is the name of Prince Phillip and, could be the name of his son Charles. But in 1952, the Queen decided they weren't going to use the Mountbatten-Windsor name. The Queen is nearing her demise, as we've talked about. Look at how perfect this is. The name Mountbatten-Windsor equals 239, right? And the baby was born May 6th, the day leaving 239 days left in the year. Like I've said for years, the royal family, they birth their children by the code. They procreate by the code. They use C-sections to make sure they're born on just the right date. Either that or they just announce the news on the right date and fudge the facts. But Mountbatten-Windsor, this name comes back. On the day leaving 239 days left in the year, the child's born. They named the child May 8th, or revealed the name, we should say. But what's interesting about that is 239 is the 52nd prime number, and it was 1952 that the Queen declared the royal family's surname would be Windsor and not Mountbatten. How perfect could it be? 239, the 52nd prime. And the thing about the full name of the child, Archie Harrison Mountbatten-Windsor, it sums to 393. Like I talked about the day the child was born. The child was born 39 weeks and 3 days into Meghan Markle's age. That's also 9 months and 3 days, while the Queen is 93, specific number. The child's name also has gematria of 159, like Scottish Rite. And Archie also sums to 37, which is the age which Meghan Markle gave birth. And remember, Meghan Markle got pregnant at age 36. And what did we say about that? Meghan Markle equals 216, which is the product of 6 times 6 times 6. 666 is the 36th triangular number. And her birthday is August 4th, just like Obama. And August 4th is the 216th day of the year. See how perfect it all is? These people chosen for their numbers. So Meghan Markle. And that's not, her first name is really Rachel anyway. It's not hard to see why they call her Meghan. Also, the other point I want to make is, remember the recent car crash of Prince Phillip at age 97, just like how Princess Diana died at 97 in a car crash? We pointed out that when that happened, it was 271 days after the Queen's birthday, which is the 58th prime number. This was the car crash of Prince Philip, January 17th. And Queen of England's 58, London, England's 58, Freemasonry 58, Secret Society 58. Again, the child's name put out on 5/8, and it has to do with the history of the royal family and the decision the Queen made in the past. So, again, learn the code and see how every single day your news is contrived this way, elections are rigged this way, the whole Brexit thing is this way. It's been a big numerical joke from the beginning, you know. And be sure to pick up my book. If you've never read my book, you can't get a better value. 800 pages of important information for just $5. And you only have to read the first 50 pages to get way more than your money's worth. I guarantee you read the first 5 pages, you'll feel like you got more than your money's worth. But every single day, news by the numbers. It's as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. You know, sports are rigged this way for all you sports gamblers. You get way ahead in sports gambling. Way, way ahead. We'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.